Also, it's so fun this time of year. It's like the mad dash to get all the Christmas presents finished. And you can really go crazy with toys and gifts, but you do have to take a pause and think about some of the safety around those toys.
Yeah, that's why Prevent Blindness America has declared December as National Safe Toys and Gifts Month. And here to talk more about our safe toys and everything you need to know, 9 News medical expert, Dr. Pyle Coley. This is a great topic, especially now, because I know a lot of us still are going to be doing that mad dash this weekend to buy the toys.
Yes.
Where do you start? Like, what sort of considerations should you keep in mind when you're shopping?
So top number 1 and number 2. So number 1 is really those button batteries. Because if you swallow one of those, you might not know it. Your child swallows, you might not know it. And within hours, it can cause severe internal burns. So you have to be really careful. If you're going to buy a toy that has a button battery, it has to have a screwdriver thing on it. So you need a screwdriver to open it, so they can't just get to it. The second most important, choking hazard. So the rule of thumb generally, I don't know if you guys know this, take a toilet paper roll. If any part of the toy, like the little figurine or the arm of the doll or whatever fits inside, that toilet paper roll comes off and fits inside.
So much stuff fits inside.
All the good stuff.
But
Yeah,
those are
Barbie
choking
shoes.
hazards. Yes, so you're
Okay.
talking about little girls, little boys. You have to be really careful, especially under the age of 3, because those are definitely choking hazards. Then you want to think about noise safety, so nothing that makes too much noise. Chemical safety, so make sure it says sort of non-toxic on it. And really any other types of things that they can hurt themselves with, swallow, or ingest. So a lot to think about.
May not be my best parenting move, but to avoid both noise and batteries, there's a lot of those toys I just haven't put batteries in. She doesn't care yet.
Oh,
She's
she
just
doesn't, she don't know.
She doesn't know what she doesn't know yet.
But are you choosing
That's
age
funny.
appropriate? Because she's under the age of 3, right? So this is
Yeah.
really important too, because I used to have this misperception that my niece and nephew, they're advanced. They don't need to follow the rules on age appropriate, right? Because they're mature for their age.
Right.
It'll help them develop faster if I pick something. But it's actually designed really to protect against those choking hazards. The magnets is the other one you guys should try to stay away from. So if a toy has magnets, especially if they swallow 2 magnets at the same time, it can cause a lot of internal damage because those magnets are drawn to each other.
What about the fun stuff? The like Barbie cars and the toys and the things that kids love to ride on.
Climb on.
Yes.
I am loving these toys for many reasons.
Oh.
One, because it promotes physical activity, right? You're doing something physical, especially if it's not electric powered. You actually have to pedal something like a tricycle or something like that. Second, it helps with spatial awareness. So it helps kids to learn space and to learn distances and to learn how to navigate those distances. So that's really helpful too. So where you have to be careful, and I have this kid in our neighborhood who has this like moped or something that's electric, and he zips around and he almost knocks everybody off their feet, but he never wears a helmet. And he never wears elbow pads, knee pads. So if you have anything, especially that can go at high speeds, first you want to check its safety. Make sure the brakes and stuff work on that, because they could be variable. They're not regulated. Second, you want to make sure that kids are protected and that they're wearing closed-toed shoes when they're on any of those types of ride-on devices, because they could really injure themselves. And then third, you just want to make sure you teach them sort of safe driving and all that. But I really like the ride-on toys for a number of reasons.
I feel like as a new parent, I get so much messaging about like careful of screen time, but now we also have to contend with AI, which is like, what parenting in the modern day, right? What are your thoughts on any toys that involve some sort of AI?
So for the most part, thumbs down on these, okay? And that's what experts recommend. It could be an educational tool. So if you are going to get one, here's the things to think about. What information is the toy getting from your child? In other words, is it collecting information from your child? That's really important. Second, what information is it giving your child? Is it age appropriate? Is it using curse words? Is it telling it things that it shouldn't be telling? Third, is it affecting your child's ability to socialize normally? There was just this thing that I saw on Instagram the other day about some woman in Japan who married an AI bot, because she has such an attachment to this character. And that's what kids do. Kids try to make attachments, especially if they're not fitting in at school or whatever. They can attach very easily to an AI character and compromise regular social attachments. And then finally, the AI, if it's on the same Wi-Fi network as your home, could actually steal your passwords and stuff. So you have to be really careful. If you're going to get an AI toy, put it on a separate Wi-Fi network. So generally, I don't like those types of toys, but if you are going to get one, it requires a lot of supervision.
All right, good to know. Tricycles and bicycles for everyone this year.
Or puzzles.
Or puzzles.
Puzzles
Okay,
and
yep.
board games, because that helps with all the socializing.
Yeah, and then you get to play. My favorite is games too, to give as gifts for
It's
the
great.
kids, because we get to do it
Spend
together.
time with them, and they'll remember
Yep.
and all of that. So
So
happy
important.
shopping, ladies.
Okay, Dr. Foley, thank you.